Hey everybody. So, trying out some fun backgrounds and filters and stuff this week, just changing it up. I have a new tarot deck that it's called the Happy Tarot, and your collective message is the Heirophant, number 5 in the Major Arcana. So, Major Arcana cards are typically big life lessons, big life changes, things. They represent major things that happen in your life, compared to the minor suits and the royalty cards. Like, those tend to represent day-to-day, day-to-day activities and typical archetypes, different people, things like that. So Major Arcana is a strong reading for you. So for those of you who found this reading, pay close attention. So with this as what I get, let me explain first of all what a Heirophant is. A Heirophant is kind of like a pope-like figure. So they can be a very super religious or spiritual party. They can also be a teacher. The Heirophant can teach. It's kind of why they wear a crown and they wear the robes the way they do. And they have people serving them or helping them, working with them. I don't see the keys in this one. That's okay. They're not important in this one. It's cute tarot. It's a very cute tarot. They're like kids, but they're like, I always think that they're bald, They're actually wearing I think they're wearing the hats. Yarmulkes? I hope I said that right. Anyway. So here's the thing. For those of you watching, I feel like you met somebody in your life. This is completely gender fluid, so it does not matter. Male, female, does not matter at all. What your preferences are, nothing. If you're watching this, you are or you have met the Emperor. Because the Emperor card usually comes before that. And the Emperor is somebody who is a very strong leader. I like to refer personally to the Emperor as a balance of all the kings in the tarot, which means that he has the attributes of all the kings, all the best attributes, and he's a balance of all of them. So it makes him a fantastic leader. It makes him a great emperor and good to his community, looking out for others, and good to his empress. He's a fantastic leader. And he's strong and he's smart. The Emperor is somebody who has a good kind of control on things. He knows how to control, but he knows how to help as well. If he were ever to be reversed, you might look at a dictator. So sometimes when those qualities are reversed, the Emperor becomes a dictator. But I'm not doing reversals here, and this is not what I see. What I see is that the Emperor, this Emperor has become more of a teacher for you. They're like the Heirophant, one and the same. Because that's what comes before. So, recently, and I say recently, this could give or take. It could be super recent or it could be a little bit, could be years. I don't know. You met somebody who represented the energy of this Emperor. And this is somebody that you probably got close to, somebody who started teaching you things about life. This is somebody who they gave you, so many ways to grow in a way. Like, this could be spiritual growth too, because it's a very spiritual type of teacher. So I believe that if you got on your spiritual journey, that this particular Emperor taught you. And they've taught you so much, and it's helped so much with your growth, inner growth, outer growth. And you've come a long way since you've met this person. No matter what's happened between you, where you are at with your relationship now, whether you are together, apart, separated, however it works, sometimes these things are intended to happen with spirit because things have to happen. They have to grow. The Emperor still has to grow themselves, You've got to grow, they've got to grow. There are lessons to be learned. There are experiences to be had. And sometimes you have to grow apart or you grow back together. Like, you can reconcile, can reunite. Like, there's a lot that can happen here. So, but this person had a huge impact on your life. The Emperor, also being part of the Major Arcana, is going to be a very important life change for you. And was. And they had a huge impact on you. And now, they're also acting as your Heirophant. They had a huge impact on your spiritual growth. You've come a long way. And I bet now you're sitting here, you found this video and you're going, oh, I want to know. What is it that you want to know? And you want to know if this Emperor is going to remain in your life. And this can be, again, gender fluid, because You know, the Emperor energy can come out of men, women, does not matter. I mean, men can be an Empress or an Emperor too. Because they each embody different types of attributes, different types of personalities and emotions. And the Empress is very beautiful, giving, has great ideas. And I'm not saying that, you know, a man can have Empress energy with wonderful ideas and also be sensitive to others' needs, and be in touch with his people. You know, the Empress can be in touch with her people, and then anybody can do that. And I say that as in whoever's watching, your person, this person has become very, very important to you, very endeared to you. You may love them quite a bit, no matter what's happened between you. You formed a very strong foundation with them, but I think that you formed a strong relationship with them in friendship and solidarity, and you have them, like, you want this person to be a part of your life and vice versa. And I think you're wondering, with all that's happened in the time you're growing, if you're worried about growing apart, these things happen. There's a chance you'll grow back together. It just depends on, you know, one, free will, and two, you know, it also, if this is part of your plan, if this is part of, you know, fate and free will coming together, then you two may reunite or come together in other ways. Because sometimes the people come to teach us, and sometimes, you know, the people who have the most impact on our lives, they leave a mark, you know. They leave an imprint, and we just love and appreciate them so much. And sometimes you even fall in love with them. And this Emperor became your Hierophant. And you know what the next card is? You wanted to know. The next card is the Lover's card. 6. 6 comes after 5. So the Lover's card can be about duality. It can be about choices, partnership. But the Lover card can be about powerful lovers too. It can be about a powerful love connection. And I think it can be about a divine love connection, a soul connection even. And sometimes I think that the Hierophant can be about the divine, you know, arranging this star-crossed lovers kind of thing, or this soul connections, you know, these things. Whatever you believe, that's up to you. It's up to you to kind of figure out, what does your intuition tell you? That's what you're going to want to focus on. What does your intuition tell you? Because that's most likely what your answer is. So meditate on it, see what is going on there. But this person is very important, and I do think that they're always going to be a part of you no matter what happens. They're always going to have this huge impact on your life, and they'll always have been a part of who you are and who you became. No matter how hard you work on yourself, you know, there's always credit due to your teachers, your mentors, the people that helped shape you in a way. And I am forever grateful for mine. And I know that you will be for yours. And if I'm lucky enough to see mine again, and you're lucky enough to see yours again, this would be great, you know. I hope that for all of us, that we will all come together and we will get to celebrate in some way. Because I want someone like that in my life that was good for me, that did well for me, you know, that was positive with me, helped me become who I am. I want that person to stay in my life. And if you're wondering, I feel like some of you are in separation. I think for some of you, they may come back around. I am solid that they will come back around in time, but soon could be tomorrow, soon can be 2 years from now, I don't know. But trust your intuition, it will tell you when. Good luck.